back to American Truck Simulator. My name is Master Rice 9886 here, and today I have a very exciting video going on here for you today. We are going to be using the new wheel end shifter that I purchased for the channel here. So we're just going to show you. I'm going to fire up the engine here just to show you. We do have multiple gears that we're using. We have our basic reverse 1, 2, 3 along with our low, and then I do have a splitter hooked up, so now I can sit there and drop into 5, 6, 7, both lows and in highs. So we are going to begin here. We do have a small load already set up. We just have to go pick it up. So we're going to detach our trailer, and we are going to continue. We can probably pull away into in the second gear here. This is one of the first few times that I'm actually using the wheel end shifter, so this is something I'm looking forward to actually using. I haven't really tested it out much except to set it up, so we are going to get ourselves set up here, and it actually is very responsive for the wheel. It's like it feels exactly the same as an actual truck does, or not. I don't want to say like an actual truck, but you actually get the feel and vibrations from it. As I said, I'm still trying to get completely used to it, but we'll certainly be more than capable of getting used to it. We gotta make a left hand here, and we're actually not gonna be able to make a light, so we'll just slow it down. And we'll just sit here and neutral, just waiting for the light to turn green. I did add the realistic mirror mod there. As you can tell, I don't really see much of a difference. I mean, I probably have to maybe change them out just slightly, but it seems quite good to me. I'm gonna get ready, so I think we'll be going pretty soon here. As I said, I'm really looking forward to actually using the shifter for the channel here. Here we go. Oh, had to split her up, my bad. That was my bad. My bad. We're just taking this load. Can't believe I forgot I was still in splitter mode. It's something I gotta get used to still. We should be able to just pop it right into neutral, and we will put on the parking brake, and we'll check inside. And we are going to be taking a small load, well, not really small load, 42,000 pounds tires right up to Phoenix, Arizona. It was one of the closest ones I was able to find, and it looks like it is on the side of the building. We could probably go to the left, so we'll drop the gear, we'll take off here. And it was actually interesting because I actually never driven a stick shift, not even a manual. So I sat there, I got this truck, I'm like, oh, or the wheel and stuff, I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'll learn as I go. And I sat there and I just, got behind the wheel, tried to take off, and it's like, why isn't this thing starting? Had it in neutral, put it in drive, and it's like you have to like simultaneously move your wheels. But it actually is nice and smooth now. The wheel turns are nice and smooth, and we do have advanced coupling hooked up, so we do need to just pull up. We should probably have our hazard lights on if I can figure out how to control this thing here. We'll put it in neutral so we slow down. And looking out the window, we should be able to just take it in one fell swoop. So we'll bring our way back here. And we'll keep an eye out through our mirrors. We're not going to see much in that mirror. And I'm hoping we'll be able to take it right from here. Might have to get it partly on a side, so I'm hoping we can hit it the first time, and probably not. I think we're not going to get there. And we did, and I did stall out the engine, so I'll have to put it into neutral real quick and refire up the engine. I'm sorry if I have slight lag between the controls and everything. I'm still trying to get used to it. Because I have my microphone plugged in right in front of my thing here, so we're gonna load that up, do the coupling. And we are hooked up here, so we are going to take off. We'll just take off in that direction since nothing else is over there. So set there. What we're going to do is we're going to release our trailer brakes. I'm going to put it into low. We're going to hold down the trailer brakes here, and we're going to give it a nice tug test. And obviously you can tell I don't do this often. Okay, we'll try this again. There we go, we are hooked up. So we're going to take off here. Again, this is the first time I'm actually taking a load with my shifter here, so we're going to see how well this works. I know when trucks should shift, but I'm just, again, just trying to get used to the whole setup with it. So we may try to, if we don't clip anything there, we're going to sit there, we're going to we'll just go to second gear, and we'll take third gear. I guess I could have took third gear there without a problem. And we'll just need to make sure we clear that turn, which we will. And we're making a left out of here, so let's see if we can straighten this out just a little bit. Sorry if the mic just got a thing, I bumped it trying to make this turn. And we're going to drop it right into neutrals. Goes through, nothing, so we're going to go wrong gear, second gear, and we should be able to take off from here. Beautiful. And this is going to be a very fun trip because I am running like the new wheel track IR. And we'll just make that turn. We were there when it's yellow. And we're just going to hop over a lane since this lane closes here. And the speed limit is 25, so we're going to hold it right about here. We keep it right about 30 miles per hour since we're just on a regular road. But this is a very nice wheel, I might have to say. It really does, like, you have the response from the vibrations. And it just holds really nicely. I'm not going to bother shifting because I'm going to have to possibly downshift. I don't want to downshift. We're going to see if we can get away with not downshifting with this left-hand turn. We're going to have to, so we'll drop it. We'll lower the speed a little bit here. We'll drop down to the third. And technically when downshifting, you clutch in, your RPM's up, and we're going to screw that turn up. That is my fault completely. If I can get my wheel clear. There we go, that's a lot better. And there we go, we should be smooth now. I'll hold off till we hit maybe about 45 miles per hour before we do a shift here. And apparently I can't keep my own lane anymore. But we don't have too far of a drive to go. Fairly quick drive we have. Actually, you know what I just noticed looking at that? Is it tells you how many distance. Is that the trip? Maybe that might be the trip. Yeah, that's the trip. Never mind. I thought that was like the distance till destination there, like that top line there. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. There we go. And that is the highest gear I have for some weird reason. I'm still trying to figure out how to set it up completely, but we'll sit there and we should be fairly fine here. We're going to make our nice decent trip here. I am going to do a time lapse a little bit. If you do know how to set up the shifter properly so you can have all the gears, be my guest, because this is the shifter I got. It's the one that comes with the Logitech G29, and it says that it has 6 regular gears and then a reverse gear, and I can't seem to figure out how to set it up correctly for a regular truck, because a truck, they don't use like that off-centered reverse one. I don't know why. I know why, it's just I don't know how to set it up correctly onto American Truck Simulator here. So I'm going to have a time lapse here. Enjoy the ride, and I'll see you when we get to our next destination.
Spend
Alright, so we had a minor situation here. This car slowed down. When I sit there and say slow down, he slowed down really aggressively there. So we're gonna sit there, everything was taken care of. And we should be safe to take off here. We exchanged insurance information and everything here. Everything should be good here. I don't know. Again, he just, if you paid attention to that, he just slowed down abruptly, and no matter what happens, you cannot slow down a truck in that amount of time. I just had no place safe where I can move into. But anyways, everything is taken care of. We did exchange insurance information, and hopefully we didn't damage any of the tires that are in the back of our truck here. And we're either driving into some kind of city. I'll hold 6 high. But it's actually neat and interesting. I actually enjoy the experience of having a shifter. Here it really spreads the realism to it. I thought about doing a virtual reality, the VRs, to help increase the realism to it, but you know, that only works so far when you're using an automatic. Now you can actually have the full experience of a manual shift engine. You can't top that. So we do have about 140 miles to go, so I will see you when we reach Phoenix, Arizona. Alright, so we're arriving to the outskirts of Phoenix, Arizona here. We're just gonna coast our way in there. We'll disengage the drive from it. And don't slow down. There we go. And let's drop into second gear here. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Trying to do my best to not grind those gears. Like I said, and we're clear to go here. We are, as I said, on the outskirts of Phoenix, Arizona. I actually traveled here a long time ago. I did a trip to Phoenix. Oh, I'm talking, I'm not even paying attention to my gear. A trip to Phoenix a long time ago. And pull my lane, get my lane. And this afternoon, it was just so amazing with the scenery and everything. It was, compared to where I live, you know, it's just such an amazing difference here. And so I want to thank you guys all so very much for the continued support on the channel. And we do have a downhill slope here. I'm in 6 right now, 6 high, so I think I'm going to put it in 5 high. Use my gears to hold me. Was that it? I guess maybe that was just it. Maybe we weren't on the outskirts of Phoenix. Well, anyways, we're going to be there within a matter of moments. It's probably right up over that hill there. Just a matter of moments till we hit Phoenix. But as I was saying, it's just such a nice place to be. It's very hot. Luckily, when we went, it rained the first day, so the temperature was a little bit on the cooler side. But it's just a very hot place to live. I keep saying I want to move to California one day in my life once I finish school. Like I said, I couldn't be in a place where it's 100-degree temperatures all the time. We're going to make our way there. We should be good. I'm actually very happy. I don't know if you guys actually know this. I said I got everything working for me. I finally got MDT approved. I accidentally put my password or not my password, the email incorrectly, so it never gave me access to it. And I'm 2 weeks going by, why does everybody else have it and I don't? And I go meet with the sergeant because it's the DOJ, and I say I go meet with the sergeant, and they're like, oh, well, the problem is the password was input wrong. Just, we're gonna redo it real quick right here. I'm like, okay, just, do the request access, go through everything, and boom, bada bing. So with that working, I'm hoping to, within the near future, do videos, and again, I still cannot figure out why that does that. I'm doing filming this like in like a pitch black room, like not one. The only light I'm having is my computer screen because I thought it was like some kind of reverse glare from the windows behind me, but don't know. Logistics zone here, and we're gonna drop 5 high. And wrong idea. Don't drop out on me. Don't drop out on me. There we go. Hold it in neutral. Put it in. And alright, don't mind me there. Hopefully, I actually looked over just to see how everything was. Oh my god, I really give up here. Let's fire up this engine one last time. Because now I gotta pull myself forward and out. Nice and straight. I swear I did not believe I hooked this many keys up. Now I gotta back it all the way into the trailer again. And hopefully we hit it first time. There we go. Oh my, I swear this thing is just getting harder and harder every single time. We are hooked up, so no problem here. And we just gotta straighten up the truck now. I think this is the right way. I'm telling you how I'm having more difficulties trying to back this. No, I'm not even hooked up to the trailer. That explains a shit ton. I'm pushing down the gas here, and I'm like, oh my god, why am I not moving? And that'll do it. And something's causing me jagger here. I also think it might be the red light for my microphone here, but I don't think so. As I said, hopefully I didn't screw up. I was doing a right-hand turn. I must have pulled the key or the plug out for the mic there. Put it in, nice and straight. There we go. Beautiful. We are done here. Let's see if I can. Okay, or that. Wanted to put my brake in first, but not a problem here. And we still don't have any damage done to it. So that's going to be it for this episode. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on our next episode.